"You're always my guiding light." Bindi Irwin shares sweet tribute to her late father Steve on what would have been his 57th birthday. As widow Terri plans a special Google Doodle blog to mark the day. She was just 8 years old when her famous father Steve Irwin tragically died. And on Friday, Bindi Irwin, now 20, posted a beautiful tribute to the late great crocodile hunter, on what would have been his 57th birthday. Alongside a photo of Steve cradling her when she was just a tiny bub, she wrote, "Thank you for always being my guiding light." Steve was fatally pierced in the chest by a stingray barb in September 2006. Google also marked what would have been Steve's 57th birthday on their homepage on Friday. Their Google Doodle above the search bar featured a cartoon of Steve smiling while holding a large crocodile. The gallery slider also featured many memorable moments of the conversationalist's life, including sketches of his family carrying out his legacy at Australia Zoo. Last year, Steve received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, more than a decade after his shock death. When Steve died 13 years ago, he left behind wife Terri, daughter Bindi and son Robert, new 15. Terri, now 54, has previously admitted she still feels close to Steve, refusing to remarry or even go on date. The couple first met in 1991 when Terri was visiting wildlife rehabilitation facilities in Australia and wed in 1992. Terri told People magazine in February 2018 that she wasn't looking for a new partner, explaining, "I've already had my happily ever after." Bindi previously told E!'s Daily Pop, "My dad is still very much my mum's soulmate. And I think that no matter what, Mum always says that they'll always be married." Terri also wrote a guest post for Google to go with Steve's honorary Google Doodle. "We are so proud that his legacy lives on, as that was his greatest wish. He once said, 'I don't care if I'm remembered, as long as my message is remembered,'" she penned. She said she was so impressed by his enthusiasm at the roadside park in 1991, that she just had to speak to him, adding it was a decision that would change my life forever. Marrying a year later, she recalled how the couple flew back before their honeymoon started to save a crocodile.